Hey, welcome back to Darish Zone. I'm back. Okay. Let me sit a little because this is very okay. Continue. Keep play music, stupid player. So welcome back to Darish Zone. Welcome back to DZ. And this is still the new Retro Machine 2022. I want to show you new engines, new manager I've made for the image, like the OpenBor Manager. This is I think that I want to do by long time, because you know, the OpenBor, it's great, but on RetroPie you have to configure every time the controller with a USB keyboard. To be honest, you have to do this only one time. If you use the default configuration, the same configuration will be applied to all games that you run with the same controller. Okay, so if you configure your controller with on one game, the same configuration will be applied to all games, and all right until there. But if the problem is, if you want to change controller, for example, if you have a lot of controller on your house, you have to do all from scratch. You have to reconfigure everything, and this is it's annoying. It's very annoying. For example, I have a lot of controller in my house, but for example, I use most the DualShock 4, which is a very versatile controller for sorry, for RetroPie. But I also have M30, the controller from 8BDO, which it mimics the Mega Drive controller, and they have the D-pad. It's the same as the Saturn controller. So it's a great controller for the 2D games, bitmap games, bitmap brawlers, like all OpenBor games basically. So it's a great controller to use with OpenBor, but I use a DualShock 4 for everything else. I just like to use the 8BDO controller just for OpenBor, thanks to his great D-pad. Okay, I think I made my point. So I have to configure every time each controller, and it's annoying. So I made the script. I show you the script in detail. I talk too much, I know, but see. Set many controllers configuration or erase previous configuration. Any pre-made configuration applied will erase the previous one. Choose the controller that you use with OpenBor. Then it will be configured automatically. Saves can also be deleted. Okay, this is the main menu. You just select the controller of your choice. I have only 5 presets for now, but we can work together to add a new controller to the script. Just let's talk about it on my Discord channel. Join the channel and join the VIP subscription. Thanks to you can download all my works and have exclusive stuff and exclusive chat rooms. There we can share controller configuration. I need the real controller to configure, so the controller you see on that list are controllers that I have in my home. But for example, if you want to add I don't know, the Super Nintendo type controller still from 8BDO, you can configure your default file into OpenBor and share the file with me, and I can add the file to the script. So basically, now I want to configure my my 8-bit 2 M30. I can't say M. I'm sorry. I want to configure my M30 controller. Those videos in English are a great field for me, because I know even if my English is terrible, with those video in English, many people can understand that. I hope, at least. I hope it's a learning field for me, because I can improve my English with those videos. So I'm sorry for my poor English, but I have very fun to record these videos on English. For my Italian friends, I can make some video in Italian. If you don't understand English, I'm sorry. But it's a good learning field. Learning field. I don't know the word for describe that, to improve my English. But a good thing is, if you enable the subs on YouTube, I can see that the YouTube subtitles just can read 90% of the words I say. So I'm very glad to this. At least YouTube understand me. Okay. So I want to use this controller. I activate the controller. I cannot show you because this is a video recorder with my capture card. Okay, the controller now is configured. I'm using the M30 controller. Okay, it's working. So what I have to do now is to select the option specific to the 8-bit M30. I will never be able to say M30. Set M30. Okay, so I can leave the script. This is a boring video, I know, but when I have to describe the scripts. Okay, I go to OpenBor. This is the team that I always like. I know you like this cyberpunk team, but there's more than 30 custom. No, not that one. Okay, I have to choose a game that doesn't have licensed music. Otherwise, it's trouble for me. Okay, for example, the Mortal Kombat 1, I'm sure it's safe for me. And it's a great OpenBor release too. And let's see if it works. It works. It works great. Guys, it works great! Oh my super controller with lovely D-pad. Works great. Works like a butter smooth. Let's. Okay, the roll. I have to take this. Okay. The jump. I think I summoned him. Okay, it's so great. What a great mod. This is one of the best releases for OpenBor. Hands down. Fantastic work. Okay, everything is on point. Even the special. The special is mapped on the trigger. Okay, okay, sorry, you are with me. Hey, don't touch my friend. Don't touch my body. The run, the dash. Hey, don't touch him. It's kind of great. You can also perform combo. This is so violent. I lost my friend. Okay. It works with the monk. Don't touch the monk. It works great. It works great. Let's back to the script because I want to configure the DualShock. Okay, now I disable my 8-bit controller. Okay, it's disabled now. I enable my DualShock. Okay, I'm using it. So I set the DualShock for what happened now. All the previous configuration will be erased to avoid any conflict. So just remember that the script will erase all bounded to the previous controller. We start from scratch. But it will not touch the saves like the high scores or things like that. If you want to change or delete, you have to use the last three options. You have delete default configuration. That we only delete the default configuration. Delete all games configurations or delete all included saves. This will erase everything. Okay, but I don't think the high scores or saves maybe yes, but high scores I think not. Should not affect the controller usage. So let's set the DualShock 4. Okay, now we'll exit from back to OpenBor tab. This is another great release. I love this. And it works, guys. It works. It works. Okay, one important thing, I configure every game to run full screen widescreen ratio. but some OpenBor game runs on third ratio. Those games will be stretched to full screen. I know some will not like that, but you can change easily. Just from the main menu. Go to options, video options, and then you can change from scratch the screen to preserve aspect ratio. In that case nothing change, just a little, because this game is already optimized for the 69 and most of OpenBor games are configured widescreen. To keep consistency between the games, I've decided to set all games widescreen. Okay guys, and it works great. Fantastic. So this is OpenBor Manager. I'm still working on it. I repeat, we can work together to improve the script. Just let's discuss together with on my Discord channel. Okay, and I've added some new advanced options. I just want to show this also. Let's change topic. Okay, the new option I've added on advanced is delete RetroArch core options. Okay, I just read the description. This will wipe any RetroArch core option, resetting all emulator custom settings. This can be used combined with RetroArch configurations eraser for a full factory reset. Use only if you get serious troubles with emulator's behavior. Will not harm emulator or games. So it's just to delete any core option configuration. You should not use this normally, because the cores should works like they should. But you know, troubles can always happen if emulator starts to act strange, to act wicked. I don't know, act odd. They not works like they should. You can use this option. If you use the option combined with the RetroArch configuration eraser, you will set all emulators to factory default, just like when you burn the image the first time. Will not harm games and will not harm emulator. It means no ROMs will be touched, no emulator will be deleted. It's just set all emulator to factory setting, but all the custom configuration you made, for example, even the button remapping, will be lost. So keep in mind that, for example, the Commodore 64 have a special configuration with the spacebar configured on B button. It's set by me. It's a custom configuration already made. If you use those two options, this will be lost forever. So you have to set from scratch into the emulator. So keep in mind, it's important. Nothing to speak about the rest, because it's the same option. Okay, those two options are a little I don't know how to say. It's a little dangerous. You have to use it only when you're in trouble, because for the things I said before, you lost all your custom configuration. So I've decided to put those on a sub menu, because if you press any of those options, they will be activated immediately. You will not see the window, the blue window. They will act instantly, and when done, you will be back to emulation station. So you should enable those for mistake. It can happen. So I've decided to put pat on subfolder. It's everything into the advanced option RM. So leave alone if if it works, don't fix it. Okay, this is a new option I'm working. It's to expand the ROM set to an external drive. Can be useful, but I'm still working on this, and will not talk extensively about it until I made some tests, because it's very experimental for now. Okay, nothing else to speak about, because I've already showed before the option. So it was just a little video to describe the new option for OpenBor. Now there's not a problem anymore to configure instantly many controller. For those who use OpenBor on 2-player configuration, 3 or 4-player, I know that the OpenBor games are express them better when you play with a body. Unfortunately, those configurations are not working with 2 players, only single player, because it's impossible to evaluate the many combinations. So if you want to play with a friend, you have to configure with a USB keyboard the controller for the player 2, 3 and 4. So this is a very single player oriented solution. I will add it to the description. Maybe it's useful for everyone. So it's done for today. Let me know what you think. Just keep support the channel, subscribe to the channel, enable the notification bell, and we catch up on the next video. Bye bye.